Hi everybody, this is Therese. I hope everybody's having a great day today or had a great day today. For this video, I've always wanted to do this video. It's about time I do this video because there's another leading man that I'd like to he's not a main character. He's more like a supportive character, and I'm talking about Jonathan Byers, played by the devastatingly handsome Brit Charlie Heaton. Yes, the Charlie Heaton, where his real life friend Joe Keery, band Joe, is Charlie Jordan. That's the same one. Okay, let's move on with the video. Okay, so again, it's about time that I do a Jonathan Byers inspired makeup tutorial. And where is he on my? I'm looking at the screen. There he is, right over there. And I'm just looking. Yeah, this looks like here's his brother Will. There's his girlfriend Nancy. So let's move on. Okay, before I filmed the video, I used ColourPop times Stranger Things Instant Crush Cream Blush called Byers. So I dabbed it on the blush. Then it went like this. I tried to aim it on the cheekbones. Let me remind you what the product looks like in the pan. Looks like black, but it's like but it looks pink on your cheeks. I use some on my lips too. Keep it simple. And then anything else? No, let's get started. Okay, let's see what I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is I'll do the best I can to remember anything that's associated with just Jonathan himself. Let's see, what do we do? Okay, I'm gonna take these two palettes. Max the Void palette and ColourPop times Stranger Things eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna take their versions of Demogorgon. So let me show you individually what they look like. So here's ColourPop's version of Demogorgon. It's kind of like a burnish, orange, brownish, red color. And then I'm gonna. And then this is the Max the Void palette's version of Demogorgon. Let me see where it is. Gotta concentrate. To go like this so that I'm not gonna make a mistake to pick the wrong one. So this is the Max the Void's version of Demogorgon. So I'm gonna go for I'm gonna transfer this look over here to this one. So here we go. So I'm gonna take the Max version of Demogorgon. Looks like a cool nude beige-ish eyeshadow. I'm gonna dip that first with my Essence blending brush. Okay. And then I'm gonna mix it with, I'm just gonna dab this same brush with the ColourPop's version of Demogorgon right over here. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the crease. Okay. Let me blend this. Whatever sounds going on in my house, around the neighborhood, I don't care. I'm gonna go on with the video. So again, again, let me remind you, I'm, I took the Demogorgon from Max the Void palette, as well as the ColourPop times Stranger Things palette. I put it on my crease in this fluffy Essence blending brush. Okay, so that's that. Let's see. I'm just gonna look see if there's anything else I want from the MAC. Yeah, that's all I believe. That's all I can think of. You know, that famous scene where Steve goes to the Byers' house, wants to talk to Jonathan, and finds Nancy also in their house too, the Byers' house too, and yeah, let's just okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go take this. Well, you know the scene basically. You know, Nancy with a gun on his face, pointing the gun. Nancy pointing the gun at Steve, saying, "Get out!" They're trying to get him out of the house and stuff like that because of his safety. They want him killed by this creature, which is we all know it's a Demogorgon. And when he sees it, he's freaking out. He runs away from the house, runs out of the house, then sees that lights flickering and stuff like that. Notices that Jonathan and Nancy are in trouble with this creature. Runs back to the house. A famous bat scene. Beat the out of the bat with I mean the Demogorgon and the bat. Okay, move on. Okay, I choose to take a flat shader brush from Wet and Wild. I'm gonna take Surfer Boy Pizza, and the reason why it's associated with Jonathan because his best friend's Argyle from California, and I'm sure he hangs out in Surfer Boy Pizza because of his friend Argyle in California. So I'm gonna put Surfer Boy Pizza. Oh, by the way, it's from Surfer Boy Pizza's from the class of 1986. By the way, Surfer Boy Pizza will go on my lid. Super bright. I love his shadow. As a fan of Stranger Things and makeup lover and stuff like that, I'm glad I got all these purchases. Try to do the best I can to use it not just for filming purposes, makeup tutorial purposes. I try to wear them like if I go out and whatever. So that's that. Okay, I'm gonna trying to figure out what brush I can use next. And then I'm gonna use one more eyeshadow from the class of 1986, class of 1986, and it is Hawkins High, where he goes to school, and yeah. So here we go. Like Will, Jonathan also is like the outcast freak and stuff like that. We all know why. Especially why Steve broke the camera in season 1. Yeah. Okay. So I might as well take the Max the not the pencil brush. It's the 217 brush. I'm gonna take Hawkins High. So I'm going to dot it on the outer corner. Okay, I'm going to dot it like this in a circle like this, blend it, and then I'm going to put it in the outer corner, corner of my crease. Okay, looks fine. I think it's neater than this one right over here. Let's see. I'm gonna go for a pencil brush. I'm gonna take that same Hawkins High shadow, the green shade. I'm gonna take this pencil brush and I'm gonna put it in the 3/4 lower lash line. A little smoky eye. Okay, I'm trying to remember everything. All right. Yeah, again, it's a challenge, but I'm going to accept it. You know that. Okay. Anything else? Okay, I think yeah, that's it for now, and I'm gonna go for one more shadow, as far as I remember. Of course, I'm gonna save the best for last. I'm gonna take my old Stranger Things eyeshadow palette. And of course, I've got to put Jonathan. So I'm going to put in 2 places. Here's Jonathan. What's in the eye? It's like a light sheer, color. Looks like champagne. So I'm going to put it. I'm going to take this fluffy eyeshadow brush. I'm going to put it on my brow bone like this and blend it toward the crease. Okay, and then might as well take that same, I'm trying to think. I think I'm gonna go for this. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this, the flat side of this Stila Duo eyeliner brush. I'm gonna take Jonathan again. This time I'm going to put in the inner corner of my lower lash line. Gotta pay attention, look on my camera. Anything else? Alright. That's about it. My Jonathan Byers inspired makeup tutorial. Anything else? No, that's about it. Okay. Anything else I want to say about the final series? Do I think I don't care about the love triangle. Screw it. I mean, Hawkinson's in trouble. The residents are in trouble. On top of whatever personal stuff everybody's going through in life, other than dealing with the fact that the Upside Down and Vecna and stuff like that are already invaded Hawkins and stuff like that. Do I think that, judging from whatever previews I've seen of the final season, do I think that Jonathan's gonna survive? I don't think so, because especially the scene where they were all like touching foreheads and stuff like that. They both look sad, or it looks like they're gonna say goodbye to each other. And then Nancy was washing blood in her hands in the sink and stuff like that. So it's like, oh yeah. Okay. Until my next video, whenever that is. Peace out. Bye.